If you're curious what the Panama City Beach real estate market is doing, this video is for you. This is Mark on the Market, where every single month I'm going through what's happening here in Panama City Beach. It's been super busy the past couple of days. I've had a closing represented both sides, two listing agreements signed, a buyer workers agreement signed, and meeting with three different buyers. So it seems as though things are picking up finally. Absorption rate and what we see here is it's starting to come down. So it seems as though my trend is also the market trend as well. So inventory coming down. Hopefully that means buyers are coming back into the market. Sold to list ratio, it's down 91% for this past month. And then days on market for Panama City Beach overall, it jumped up to 140 days roughly. If we look at the average sale price and median sale price, we're still down 7% year to date compared to last year. Median sale price is down about 4.5%. And then if we look at the number of sold listings, so how many transactions, this past month, it was bad, down 13% almost. Year to date, we're down about 11% compared to last year for number of transactions. And then if we look at, kind of future pacing this, if we look at what's actually pending, we see that the pending listings is actually up. So maybe there is some momentum in the market. It's up 6% for July 2025. And then if we look at the number of new listings hitting the market, it's down 20%. So I think this right here, new listings being down 20%, as well as the pending listings coming up, I think that may be contributing to the inventory going down. If we jump over into specific zip codes, we're going to start on the west end today, 32413. This is my favorite area, the west end of the beach. We see absorption rate. It ticked down 2 months ago, but this past month, it ticked back up just a little bit. Sold to list ratio is right around that 91%, just like Panama City Beach overall. Days on market is 130 days, so I think a little bit less than Panama City Beach's numbers. Average sale price. So this past month, it was up 13.5%. So there must have been a couple big sales to kind of push that number up. Average sale price year to date, though, is down 7%. Median sale price is also up, so 19%. This might be Ward Creek. There's two new neighborhoods, Breakwater and Saltgrass. Those are priced around 550 and above, so maybe that's pushing this number up as well. And then sold listings, year to date, we're down 17%, so that is not good. This past month, down 43%. That is awful. So that is no good. And if we look at the pending, it's only down 4%. So I like that number a lot better than the 40%. And if we look at the number of new listings hitting the market, so year to date, we're up, but this past month it was down. If we go over to 32407, so this is kind of the center section of Panama City, around Edgewater, Breakfast Point. I love the graph on this one. It's just nice and smooth, it looks like. Over this past month, though, we saw inventory decline. Pretty good jump, 12.25 down to 11.8, so almost a half month of inventory off the market. Sold to list ratio, it's higher than the Panama City Beach average. They're right around 93%. Days on market, like the others, are coming up, so they're at 133 days on average. If we look at the average sale price, year to date, they're down 6%. Median sale price is down roughly 2%. Looks like the average sale price last month was a little bit worse, though. We look at the number of closed listings, man, up 97%. That is amazing. So a lot more transactions happened July of this year in this zip code than last year. So that's a really good sign. So year to date, this zip code actually has had more activity than the other zip codes than last year. So that's awesome. And if we look at the pending listings, that's also up too. So that's a good sign for us. If we look at the number of listings hitting the market, it's down 25% in July. So that's good for getting the inventory number down a little bit so we can head back towards a neutral market. If we look at 32408, this is the east end, think Lower Grand Lagoon, Bay Point area. If we look at the absorption rate over here, inventory has been coming down. Pretty high inventory, 14 months. And now we're down just shy of 14 months. So they were 14.3 down to 14 or 13.9. So just a slight decline over the past 2 months. Sold to list ratio, this one's the lowest. It's sitting at 89%. So that's not good. Days on market is the highest at 151 days. And then if we look at the average sale price year to date, they're down 3%. Median sale price down 5% year to date. And then July's numbers were a little bit worse. If we look at what has actually sold, we've got for 32408 year to date, they're down 14%. And this one's almost as bad as 32413. It's down 20%. And then if we look at the pending sales though, so future pacing, we've got an increase of 11%. So that's a good sign. And then finally, number of new listings to hit the market in July was down 21% compared to July 2024. The last thing that I'm going to look at and end on is just interest rates. They've been basically hovering around 6.6 to 6.8 or 9 since October of last year. It came down slightly over the past 2 weeks. We're sitting at 6.72, but no big changes. If you have any specific questions on the market, or you need help with a home valuation, or curious about what it looks like to buy here in Panama City Beach, please reach out to me. I would love to help you in any way I can.